Get out of my kitchen! Throw it into the fire. Enough that eggs are weird.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Friedel.
I'm Edward.
We're two geeks on a couch. Welcome everybody to this night's edition. What are we doing tonight?
We are continuing our quest to watch 113 some odd horror movies with a couple extra ones thrown in there here and there for, good fun. We've been at this now since March, so 9 months.
9 months.
9 months of horror movies. Couple of sci-fi ones thrown in there. So yeah, we're going to continue our winter series. I think this is movie number 36, if I'm not mistaken. 36, 37, somewhere there.
Okay.
And we are going to watch, at the urging of our lovely Patreon subscribers, Gremlins.
Gremlins.
No, that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay.
Yes. So wintry, Christmassy, mischief, comedy, mayhem, horror, all kind of mixed together in like a Spielbergian 1980s-ish movie by, I believe, Joe Dante. You've never seen this movie, correct?
I have vague flashes of this film in my memory banks, so I don't really know what that means. Like, did I see it? Did I walk through a room where this was playing and I stopped for a second in my socks to watch a scene and then kept going? Who knows?
That's a mystery.
I remember that I do not have a distinct memory of how this film ends.
Neither do I.
Okay, great. I do know that there's something about water. Like, you can't water the gremlins.
You definitely do not water the gremlins.
They are not houseplants. Don't water the gremlins.
I think you can't spill water on them or they multiply. And you can't feed them after midnight or they go full evil on you.
So how are gremlins different than tribbles?
I think tribbles multiply faster.
And are in space.
The reign of terror!
Okay.
Gremlins are not in space and there's a process. You have to spill water on them or they won't multiply. They don't just hang out and multiply.
That's good.
There are rules. And then, someone breaks those rules or we wouldn't be watching this movie. The movie wouldn't exist, right? And so, then chaos ensues.
Okay, so this is basically a cautionary tale for children who want mammals as presents for Christmas.
Sure. Yeah, it works on that level.
Okay.
Are these things real?
I told you, everything's real.
You got yourself a bad case of dragon breath. Bad breath. What's he doing?
This is a dubious beginning to a film.
He does that sometimes. The rule you can never forget, no matter how much he cries, no matter how much he begs, never feed him after midnight.
Well, what do you say, Alex? Come on, you can spare one for the boys down at the sheriff's station.
I paid for mine, Frank.
It was a different time. Back then, we dressed up our kids like Christmas trees and made them do manual labor. In some of these shots, you can see the hills of Southern California, the very non-snow covered hills of Southern California in the background. It's like blouse armor.
Trying to take his lease away.
It's like blouse armor. It's
She says it's a dive, a public nuisance.
Anne of Green Gables blouse armor.
I'll take him to the kennel. They'll put him to sleep.
So she's also Cruella de Vil?
What I could do to
Just all the villains, just wrapped up together here.
Barney, you get out of town, right? My dear lady, are you all right?
By the time I'm 30, I'll be a millionaire. Look at you.
Oh, God.
You're practically supporting your whole family.
Punch him.
Holiday movie.
Well, nobody needs that in their lives.
How was your
I
day?
love that eggs are weird.
It's fine.
He's trying.
It's a puppy, isn't it?
No!
Yeah, it is. I can tell.
It's a new
What is it?
No.
It's your new pet.
Yeah, it's really neat. Where did you get this?
Some little junk store. I don't know, some Chinese word.
Oh my god.
I just call him Gizmo.
Gremlins only use dry shampoo. Look at those ears.
Just brought in your Christmas tree. What happened?
Slight problem with the Peltzer peeler juicer.
Cute.
Not quite.
What is it?
I don't know. Isn't that incredible, Pete?
All that from water? They got wet?
Yeah, plain water.
And the one with a mohawk.
Hold on, I'll get you down. Stay still.
I feel like making them multiply is not nice. You're lying to that gremlin.
Good, good. Oh, that's good. Okay. Just a little blood test, pal.
Keep it
It's a little crazy in that box.
It's a lot of box. It's a lot in that box.
Vacuum cleaner upstairs for me.
What in the name of God?
It's pretty great creature work in this movie.
Yeah.
It's very alien.
Hey. There now. Don't you feel better, huh?
The final mom. Oh. That's like a big Virgo mood right there. Get out of my kitchen! Oh my god. Throw it into the fire. Oh no, attacked by the Christmas tree. You'll find your gremlins at the YMCA.
Obviously, that's where the gremlins are.
They don't. They look like this.
Oh my god, that's fucking Mike from Breaking Bad.
What?
What the hell is that?
An unfortunate series of creatures.
It's your gremlins, man.
Christmas carolers. I hate Christmas carolers.
She's totally screwed.
Blue slippers.
Yeah, one of the gremlins put the bridge.
Poor Gizmo. Great. Drunk gremlins. Alright, that got meta. That gremlin has hand puppets.
Instead, they pulled out my father. He was
Gizmo's like,
in a Santa Claus suit.
she got dark.
And that's how I found out there was no Santa Claus.
Oh my god. Oh, just completely random they are.
Internet, what's your favorite movie candy? Let us know in the comments.
It's a good one.
No Time for Love. No Time for Love.
Creepy kid mannequins.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Billy, you know what I'm learning is Billy is a really ineffective gremlin killer. Forgot to double tap.
Don't chew that.
You do not understand. You are not ready.
I like that final socio-political indictment.
There just might be a gremlin in your house.
Dun, dun, dun. I know that movie from when I was a kid, so there's a lot of nostalgia there for me. What is that like watching that as an adult?
I mean, it's a really, I think it's just a really fun creature feature.
Holds up pretty well. The effects are pretty good.
I mean, it kind of holds up. I mean, it's a fun film. I think that if the creatures were larger, I would have a little bit more like, I'm done.
Yeah, it's not very scary necessarily.
No, I think it's more like it's about the number of them,
right?
And the chaos that they can create because they are functioning en masse, all in like a singular. They're all in congruent alignment of the chaotic evil, right?
Right.
Minus Gizmo, and they all seem to have the same skill set for creating havoc everywhere. Yeah, that was a really fun movie. Totally fun.
Howie Mandel did some of the special voice effects. That's super random. So do you want one for Christmas?
No, but I don't want any pets for Christmas. Do not give me a pet for Christmas.
Excuse me, I have to go make some returns at the pet store.
There's no refund.
All right, is that all you got to say about this movie?
I mean,
we're not going to talk for 15 minutes?
I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about this film.
That's think fair. It's not very deep.
No, I mean, there is definitely some interesting anti-foreign technology commentary in this film.
I think that's just one character. I don't think the film is making that commentary.
No, right.
That guy.
That dude.
And he got defeated.
No, I'm not
Gremlins
trying to
in his
say
machine.
that, like, there's a hidden propagandic agenda with this film.
No, I mean, if there is at all, it's socio-political, right? It's we Americans can't handle our nature.
Sure. Well, I was also thinking about like if I wanted to like try to peel it apart from like a meta level narrative, like I also wonder if there's some commentary about consumerism that's happening in this film.
Oh, sure.
Like the way that like this idea of we buy presents nobody really has asked for and potentially doesn't want, and the presents just sort of like multiply, right? Like the stuff that we buy just sort of accumulates and accumulates and accumulates,
and then it destroys you in like this frenetic chaos.
Or you could say that consumerism and capitalism destabilize society.
I mean, he does like wander in there very entitled and is like throwing down hundreds trying to buy this thing that's not for sale, and it backfires on him.
It backfires way bad. I mean, the entire town gets destroyed.
Don't go buying shit you shouldn't have any business buying.
No.
Business is very bad.
In the grand scheme of like horror comedies, I feel like you've been fairly mixed on those, but it seemed like you enjoyed this one.
I really did. I really, really did. I was thinking about this while I was watching it, where I was like, oh, I'm really surprised by how fun this is. I'm really enjoying it. And I was like, I know that this question is coming. What would I rate this film? And I was like, What would I rate this film? I think I'm gonna come in with a strong 8.9.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I was somewhere in there too. I was like, for horror comedy, it could have had a little bit more horror. I mean, the stuff with the mom in the kitchen is really great. Like, it would have been fun to have some more of that, especially because the main character is so bad at killing these things. All his buddies, like his mom and Corey Feldman and Kate, like they're great at it. He's bad. It would have been fun to see more of that chaos in the kitchen sort of scenario. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's fun. I love this movie when I was a kid. I've seen it probably 1,000 times, even though I haven't seen it in 15, 20 years. But it was a staple.
I can see why.
Edward childhood home. So yeah, you're coming in at an 8.9. Yeah, I'm around there. I was gonna say like 8.5, 8.7.
I mean, I think the only other thing I'll say about this film is that, had I been the person coming back to reclaim my Mogwai, I would not have said to Billy that he might come to a place of being the responsible one of the group. I might have chosen Mom. Right,
sure. I mean, I think what they're saying there is there might be a sequel. Wink, wink.
Who said?
Is there a sequel?
There is a Gremlins 2. There is a Gremlins 2. That is a movie that exists. And I remember being fun and darker than this one.
Really?
It's got a really great, there's some meta stuff in it that's super fun. But I don't want to ruin any of it in case we get around to watching it. But yeah, okay. that's our second movie in our winter holiday series. Going super, super well so far. Super fun.
Super well. Yeah.
Internet, let me know, what is your favorite winter/holiday horror movie? Can be any subgenre, obviously. So we just watched Misery and then Gremlin.
Well, you got great taste.
So stay tuned for next week. We watch another wintry holiday themed horror movie.
It's beginning to look a lot like Horror Moss.
Beginning to look a lot like Horror Moss. Thank you all for watching. If you like what we're doing, please consider giving us a subscribe. If you want to hear us butcher some more Christmas songs, because you know we will, come on back next week. And if you really want to go deeper, check out our Patreon. Got a lot of exclusive content and get voting rights and all sorts of fun stuff over there. So till next time.
We appreciate your love and support. We'll see you next week. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.